It starts not with a bang, but with a whisper of innovation that drifted quietly out of Tokyo's most secretive defense labs. No grand announcements, no flashing headlines, just a slow-burning buildup, like a distant rumble before an earthquake. For years, Japan had been content to let others dominate the headlines, content to be seen as a quiet technological powerhouse, rather than an aggressive military innovator. But behind closed doors, a transformation was underway. Engineers, military strategists, and defense contractors were meticulously designing a weapon not just for defense, but for dominance. This wasn't about keeping up. It was about leaping forward, about taking all the lessons of past decades, the limitations of the F-15J, the compromises of foreign-built jets, and building something uniquely Japanese. Enter the Mitsubishi FX, dubbed the Godzilla jet, not just for its size or firepower, but because it represents a titanic shift in the balance of air superiority in the Pacific. It's sleek, it's deadly, and most of all, it's homegrown. A symbol of national pride forged from composite materials, quantum computing, and next-generation stealth. And make no mistake, this isn't some vanity project. It's a geopolitical move. In a region increasingly defined by tension, from the South China Sea to the Taiwan Strait, Japan's unveiling of a sixth-generation fighter isn't just a defense upgrade. It's a statement of independence, of technological prowess, and of quiet but unshakable confidence. No longer just the quiet genius in the back row, Japan has stood up, straightened its uniform, and marched to the front of the global defense stage. The Godzilla jet is more than metal and code. It's mythology reborn in the skies. Let's rewind a bit. After World War II, Japan's constitution placed heavy restrictions on military power. But times have changed. The geopolitical chessboard has been flipped. With rising tensions in the Indo-Pacific, especially from China's rapid militarization and North Korea's unpredictability, Japan has had enough. And they've responded not with words, but with wings. The FX fighter is Japan's first domestically produced stealth fighter jet since World War II. Developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries in collaboration with top tech firms like IHI Corporation and Toshiba, it's not just a plane, it's a flying supercomputer. It's designed to replace the aging fleet of F-2s and eventually become the centerpiece of Japan's air dominance strategy by the mid-2030s. Now let's talk about why this jet is freaking everyone out. First off, stealth. The FX is coated with next-gen radar-absorbing material that makes it nearly invisible to enemy detection. It's designed with a diamond-shaped fuselage, retractable weapon bays, and ultra-smooth surfaces to give enemy radars nightmares. It doesn't just dodge bullets, it dodges being seen entirely. Second, speed and agility. Equipped with vector thrust nozzles, the jet can maneuver like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's expected to reach speeds over Mach 2.5, but more importantly, it can dance in the sky, twisting and turning with a level of control that makes dogfighting obsolete. In a sky filled with missiles and AI-controlled drones, agility is survival. Third, AI and battlefield control. This is where things get scary. The FX is built to fly with drone wingmen, a concept known as loyal wingmen. These autonomous drones can scout, jam, shoot, or even sacrifice themselves to protect the pilot. And the main jet? It acts like a command center in the clouds, using artificial intelligence to analyze battlefield data in real time, detect threats before they appear, and respond with lightning-fast countermeasures. Fun fact, the FX is designed with next-generation human-machine interface, meaning the pilot doesn't just control the plane, they communicate with it. Eye tracking systems, voice commands, and even biometric sensors that monitor stress levels and adjust cockpit support accordingly. This isn't Top Gun. This is Iron Man. The jet will also be armed to the teeth. Hypersonic missiles, directed energy weapons, and electromagnetic pulse, EMP systems that can fry enemy electronics mid-flight. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of modern warfare, ready to neutralize any threat from any direction on its own terms. And here's where the story gets even more interesting. Japan isn't doing this alone. In 2022, Japan announced a joint 6th-gen fighter development project with the United Kingdom and Italy, now called the Global Combat Air Program, GCT. This means cutting-edge tech from Europe's top defense minds is merging with Japan's precision engineering and digital expertise. The result? a global powerhouse platform expected to dominate skies through 2070 and beyond. But why does this matter? And why now? Because the Indo-Pacific is one of the most volatile flashpoints in the world, with increasing incursions from Chinese fighters near Taiwan and the Japanese coast, and North Korea's ongoing missile threats. Japan's military no longer has the luxury of staying reactive. They need deterrence, and the FX delivers that in style. Fun fact, the FX will reportedly be equipped with cloud-based mission sharing, allowing multiple jets to operate like a synchronized swarm. One pilot can lead dozens of drones and jets in a coordinated dance of destruction, each responding to the battlefield's chaos in real time. Even the US Air Force is paying close attention. While the US develops its own next-generation air dominance, NGAD fighter, Japan's stealth monster might be ready for deployment sooner. And while America has long dominated the air with F-22s and F-35s, Japan's new platform is raising eyebrows. Not just for its capabilities, but for the speed and secrecy of its development. And if you think this is just defense, think again. The FX is also a technological flex. Japan is showcasing its ability to lead in AI, robotics, aerospace engineering, and cybersecurity. The implications go far beyond the battlefield. This project could redefine Japan's role as a global tech leader and attract billions in foreign defense contracts. So is the US Air Force under threat? Not directly. Not yet. But the days of uncontested American air superiority are numbered. And Japan just reminded the world that you don't need to be loud to be powerful. You just need to build something no one else dares to. One final thought. Japan, a nation once constitutionally bound to pacifism, once hesitant to even utter the word military, is now crafting one of the most advanced war machines ever imagined. It's a shift as dramatic as it is symbolic. A country that rose from the ashes of World War II not through conquest, but through quiet resilience and relentless innovation, now preparing to defend itself not just with resolve, but with cutting-edge aerospace supremacy. This isn't a return to old ambitions. It's a reinvention, a recalibration of what strength means in the 21st century. The Mitsubishi FX isn't just a fighter jet. It's a message written in radar-evading steel and AI-driven systems that Japan will never again be caught unprepared. From pacifism to power, from quiet corridors of research to the roar of supersonic engines, Japan's transformation isn't just military. It's cultural, philosophical, and deeply intentional. And perhaps most striking of all, in a sky once ruled almost entirely by American jets, a new shadow is now taking shape, sleek, fast, and unapologetically Japanese. The sky, it seems, is no longer American alone.